just a message and a tweet in, guys, from Robbie Coombs, and he just makes the point that 4 of that Manchester United team played in Basel in 2011 when they went out of the Champions League. I think Phil Jones scored an own goal that night, but Jones, Young, Smalling, De Gea were there in 2011. And Robbie's making the point, well, how have they lasted 8 seasons at Manchester United?
Yeah,
they're still there.
Listen, it's not a good sign. If it had been a successful 8 seasons, you say great, but you know what Man United have gone through and the managers have gone through in that spell, to still see those 4 there, it's not a good sign. It doesn't say a lot for the money they've spent over the years. They haven't been able to replace them, as I think Diddy said earlier, to still have Ashley Young there as a captain at 33 and as your right back, left back tonight. You know, they spent an awful lot of money. They can't be accused of not trying to get it right, but they've just done it in the wrong way, in the wrong areas, wrong managers, and it's a tough one to get that turned around.
Yeah. Like De Gea is, well, he's still trying to negotiate a new contract for all sorts of mad money. I think Jones has a new contract. Like, it is surprising when you look at, well, 4 out of the back 5. Jones played in midfield in 2011.
Yeah, it's really worrying. It is. It's usually worrying when you said this a few minutes ago before we came back on here. I wouldn't have believed. I said maybe 1, maybe 2. But 4 out of 5 players, and what does it say about the players they've brought in the last 8 years? Yeah, so they must have bought 15, 20, 25 centre-backs since 2011, and none of these guys were able to knock these guys out of the team, so to take their place. And I think it says a lot more about the players that's been bought in the last 8 years than about these guys. They are honest players. I don't think any of these, apart from De Gea, is a Manchester United players. You know, we talked about before, they needed 3 goals in the second half to do what Manchester United did 99 at Juventus, when Roy Keane scored that goal, I think, and he got suspended for the final. If you compare the teams, it's very hard to compare teams from different eras. But if you look at this team and look at the team today, it's day and night.